Howdy everyone, Old School Game Collector here, and this is a conversation over coffee. Alright, so last night Nintendo released their Nindies Showcase, which is their upcoming independent releases that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And I think I've said this before, but one of the things that's been most impressive to me about the Nintendo Switch really is the abundance of independent titles and how many of them have actually turned out to be really, really good. I've loved Blossom Tales, which I've done a review for here on YouTube. I loved Elliot Quest. I did a review for that as well. We have things like Stardew Valley and Fae and Oxenfree and some games that we've obviously played on other platforms, but still it's really great to be able to take some of these games that we maybe already know and love on the road in handheld mode. And most recently I completed Cat Quest. I did a review of that as well, and that game was so much fun. So I've been loving these independent titles, and it looks like we're getting a lot more of them, and I'm super grateful to hear that these independent developers are having such a great relationships with Nintendo, because I think we've all heard in the past and through the rumor mill that that has not always been the case. So without further ado, here are the 3 games that stood out to me most in Nintendo's Nindies Showcase. Alright, so the first game that stood out to me was a game called Pool Panic. Pool Panic has been self-proclaimed as the world's least realistic pool simulation game. Part of what gets me excited about this game is that it's made by Adult Swim, so it's probably just going to be funny and quirky. It just looks super fun, super over the top. I love anything that has just this much creativity built inside of it, and this really looks like something we haven't seen before, so it's one of the reasons why I'm really excited about it. The second game that I'm excited to pick up is a game called West of Loathing. This is a game that's already been out on Steam for some time. I actually own it for my Mac. I still haven't played it yet. I got it for dirt cheap over, when Steam does their annual Christmas sale, holiday sale. I picked it up, I can't even remember, just a few bucks, but I still haven't played it yet. So this is probably a game that I will pick up because, again, I love the allure of taking games on the road and in handheld mode for me. It's just super convenient, and I'm on the road a bunch. I love RPGs. I've said it a bunch of times that it's my favorite genre of game. It has been since I was a little kid, and this game is supposed to be incredibly funny as well. It's kind of this slapstick, Wild West stick figure humor. So I'm excited to pick that up as well. It looks like a super dope game, and the reviews for it for the Steam version, for the Mac, and for the PC are like through the roof. Just reading Metacritic right now, the Metascore based on their critics is an 86 and their user score is a 7.8. So if this game is like, anywhere between 10 to 20 bucks, I'll probably pick it up on the Switch as well. I think it looks great. Alright, so the third game on my list is definitely the one that I'm most excited about, and probably not what you would expect me to pick, or maybe you would, because my name is Old School Game Collector, so the game that's 8 and 16-bit is the one I'm pumped about. It's a game called The Messenger. So one of the cool mechanics about The Messenger for me is that it seems like the majority of the game is built around an 8-bit aesthetic. Even the music alone got me so freaking pumped when I heard it the first time. I was like ready to go. As soon as I hear 8-bit music, I'm pumped. That's why I think I love Shovel Knight so much, and that game is just so good. But it's 8-bit, and then the cool thing is it transforms into 16-bit during other portions of the game, which seems like it's maybe the minority of the time that you are playing the game. But this switch between 8 and 16-bit is unlike anything I've seen before, and gets me really excited. So those are the 3 games that I kind of just stuck out to me most. A couple honorary mentions. One is Luminous Remastered, because I just love those games. If you've never picked up a Luminous game, it's a puzzle game akin to something like a Tetris, of course, but much faster pace, and music is an integral part of how you play the game, and the music is typically pretty flippin' awesome. So I'm excited about Luminous. I think that I'd probably get killed if I didn't mention the Banner Saga. I'll be honest, I've never played any of the 3 of them, and it didn't look particularly exciting for me, even though I like RPGs and strategy games. But I've heard incredible things, so I never want to judge a book by its cover. I want to maybe spend some more time checking out the game, reading a little bit more about it. If you've played it before, let me know. I'd love to hear more about it. But all right, so those are my 3 kind of standouts and a couple honorary mentions. I'd be curious to hear what stood out to you guys as you saw the Nindies Showcase as well. Leave a comment below, hit the like button, share, and please subscribe to this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. I hope you all have a great week and happy gaming.